Alright, well, that could have been better. The microphones were off. The microphones are now on. So we just had, 6 minutes of nothing. Way to go. Damn. Okay. That's me back up. Now that, of course, I've said things that you've heard nothing. Okay, so I am torturing this 4040. And I put the 6532 chips back in, and they're testing. At some point, I'll have to check the 6502s. Once again, I think I had 2 drives with power issues. I did go to the pool room to get this other drive, which was in a flood. But the upper board doesn't look too terrible, because, of course, the upper board is the upper board. The motherboard, as they say. Oh, but there is some evidence of a little water on the screw heads. A little... Don't drop things. Did I drop it? I dropped something. Oh, it's over here. At least I think that's what it is. There is a little evidence of crustacea on there. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit. But not terrible. But they are tight. Now, would I, or should I even, trust that the power supply even needs to be tested? And the answer is no. I don't think so. I think it's one of those things. I should gather all such things and keep each kind of set of things together and consult with Rudy and maybe send the screws are tight. Send things to him, including the capacitors. Oh, I thought there was a screw missing, but there does not seem to be. Wow. Okay, so this should... There are 5 screws that hold the board in a 4040, if they're all there. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Well, I'd rather the top of the drive go for a little fling than the circuit board. Okay. Okay. Well. So let's see if you can get a look at this. I don't know. It's hard to see. But there is some rust. There is on some of the chips. I'm trying to see which ones. Oh, like right here. Right here on the pins. There is some rust. Actually, probably on most of the socketed chips. There's a little rust. So certainly, I think before I plug it in, I will take the chips out and reseat them at minimum. At minimum. I should maybe do more, and probably there's some stuff that I could spray on it, which I have which is stuck in this cabinet behind a whole whack of pets, which I never should have put in there. Never should have put in there. Alright. Receipt things. That was a ROM chip. That's a ROM chip. So the chances of this board working perfectly right off the bat, I would say, are pretty limited. But then again, you just never know. These old beasts seem to have a number of lives. And this rust is not, terrible. It's mostly actually at the top of the pins. Hello. It's funny how some chips you just have a hard time. This is from one end and the other. This is one of the 6532 chips. And I am having a time getting under them. Why? And also, my hand is cramping. Things happen. Let's go back to the other side here. Okay, that's coming out, and then oftentimes I've had good luck in prying on the IEEE connector. But that one is not happening. Maybe I need to go in the corner. Yeah, that went well. That went well. And then rock and roll and get off the, in this case, not so micro corrosion. A little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, get that secure. And there, what are we doing? We're doing fine. Penny is not here. Okay. So we got basically 4 major chips left to go. And this one is being difficult. So I'll move on. Try another. This one is coming. Good. Just remember what you've done and what you haven't done. That one's coming nicely. And then there's another kind of a chip up here. And that one's coming nicely. So now we'll go back to, what is this? UH3. And we'll try again. And we're getting under it. And it's coming nicely. Alright. And, as I say, nothing looks terrible. La 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 la. Oh, that didn't feel right. Alright, this one's coming right out. And really, the corrosion is minimal. But it's there. Alright, so that's the one I've actually taken up most of them. I've just rocked a whole bunch in their socket, which gets everything moving, and get them reseated. Anyway, if this works, it would be a miracle. A miracle. It would be a miracle. Now, I could do more. I could. But I think that's good enough to give it a test. So this is still spinning away. I am not brave enough to think that I would plug this thing in. There is, I mean, what am I going to do with this? Maybe I can put it up on top of, I can look in. The IEEE port looks okay. Just don't fall. So, yeah, I don't think I'm brave enough to plug the power supply in and then try other things in it. I just don't think so. I don't think so. And so I won't. I could, if I was so intrigued, try to start to undo the screws to get the power supply out. They are pretty rusty. See, when this flood happened, I don't know if it was just got damp or I don't think it ended up underwater because this fellow had put all his computer stuff on big blocks of styrofoam. So everything floated. But certainly there was a lot of water and certainly a lot of moisture. There was. Certainly these things should be okay. I have not had these unplugged. Or sorry, this has not been plugged in years and years and years and years and years. Whoa. I'm just trying to pry off the thing, which is not working. There's like a cable tie holding the capacitors in. And basically I have to grab on and twist very tight. These pliers do have a little snippy area, but I can't, these things are so snug. Oh, that one went better. Almost. Haha. Now, when I look at this, I can also see and make note that the 15-volt DC one from the front of the drive is on the left. Maybe I should mark them. Left and right from the front. Okay. Whoa. Alright, I'm grabbing the big part. It's not happening. So I'll grab the little part. And who knows, maybe these things will be okay and they'll be able to help fix one of the other drives. Or maybe not. Well, okay, one more to go. Ugh. All right, so we have the capacitors. And definitely there is some rust on here. You know, while I'm here, think I'm going to take my phone off of the charger. And I'm going to summon my camera. And I'm going to take a picture. Another picture. Another picture. This is the one on the right. And so that I know. Well, I don't know. How do I know? Well, I guess with this. Anyway, the brown wire is on the left. The orange wire is on the right. When I can see the text. I'll do another one. All right. And definitely these, or this screw, has evidence of rust. The other one is not so bad. It is not. Ah. I'll put the screw back in so I won't lose it. Not that putting it in a bag is not a bad thing, but having it attached is better with its little washer. Okay, so the 25-volt capacitor, I guess it's 13,000 microfarads, on the right, from the front. And, you know what, oh, I see, this one is going to be more difficult. It's got the short little grounding wire on it. But it is the black wire. Can I get a picture? Can I get it standing up? Well, sort of, not really. Kind of. Kind of. Kind of. It's certainly a lot harder to get at. This one, too, shows definite signs of rust, and pieces are falling. I think there's probably another washer thing here, but I don't see it. So I will not fret. I will just get the screw in. So this one had the red and the green wire. So when I'm looking at the front here, well, I can see the thing. The black wire and the green wire were sort of on the right side, and the red wire was on the left side. Oh, there Here's the other thing. Okay. Whoa. As always, if you are not comfortable doing this, don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, things are flying off. They are flying off. All right. So, maybe, possibly, I should get a couple of sandwich bags here. Oh man, that was close. Ay, 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 ay. And I got nowhere to write. Oh, maybe I can write here. Okay. Oh. Left. Cap. 40. 40. 15 volts DC. It's funny, there's a little button it looks like on the top of this. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the discharge. I am not going to touch it. I am not going to touch anything. Now, if I'm careful, I can get a bag. All right. Right. Cap. What did I write here? Right. Cap. 40. 40. And this one is 25 volts DC. And this is going fine. Maybe I should write one other thing on this bag, just so I know. Although it's harder to write when the bag is full. Gourd. Gourd is the name of the fellow who had the flood. Gourd. Ah, it's trying to roll away. Okay, so I can put those inside of here. Have a look. Now, oh yeah. So here is the LED thing, which I can't get through the hole because it won't fit through the hole. And the plug won't fit through the hole. Do these pop out? But still, then the holder won't pop through the hole. Anyway, wow. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright, so that drive, those chips, have been suitably tormented. So, suitably tormented. There may be more things I find in here. as I deal with this. I'll do that as I deal with this. Okay, so we have, we're getting close. We're getting close. 40. That went well. 40. Power supply. Volts. And then 40. 40. Mother board screw. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right. And we go along with the little washers, which are kind of like lock washers. Kind of. And I think there might be one missing, or maybe this is supposed to be on the top of the capacitor. I don't know. I will just put it in. And I don't need that right now. But I suppose, oh, it's funny. Every time I turn around, oh, look at that. There's another thing. Every time I turn around, I'm finding these tiny little plastic washer things. And I don't know from where they come. Maybe they are something to do with the motherboard. I don't find a whole bunch of them. I just randomly find one, like, oh yeah, here's one. Maybe it was something, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm so confused. Alright, now. Yeah. Well, you know what? I can do something here. I can. Oh boy, is that heavy. Oh, things are falling. Don't do that. Oh, capacitors. Capacitors are falling. Oh dear. Oh, there's dust. Oh, okay. What I can do here, I think, if I can find, did I leave the screwdriver inside? Yes, I did. Alright, I think I'm going to have to find a nut driver to get the tremendous force. I'll probably have to find a nut driver to get the last wire off. Perhaps. Alright, now we can fold this up. Grab the bag that says, oh, excuse me, 4040 power supply bolts, or screws, whatever. They're in one thing. They say, oh look, I can just stick that in the IEEE port, stick it in. One thing that is handy is, oh, you know, parts are good, and this one will probably not come to life, but you never know. Yes, there is, I know there's at least one 4040 that's missing screws on the hinge. So you never know where something is going to come in handy. Oh, don't scratch things. Okay, now, so over here, the last thing to remove is going to be this nut bolt thing from this ground thing. And I just... No, there's no way. Not with these. Okay. So, don't need to leave these loose things inside. I can't get the LED. I suppose at some point I could cut it. The power supply is basically loose and will come out, but I can't take it out because of that thing on the board. Ugh. So you know what I think I will do? Screws, I'll put in this bag. Big capacitors. I think I'll put over here. I should put this in a bag somewhere at some point. But not yet. Alright, so after the torment and the torture, the drives are spinning. I wonder, when I pick this thing up, how much other stuff is going to fall out. Oh, well, maybe the power supply. Oh. Okay. Shazam. Oh, it's Penny. I know, Penny, stay out from under the wheels on the chair. I know, Penny. Penny, look out. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is have a little talk with Miss Cat, and then I will put this board that's up here into this drive that's down here and see what error codes are flashing and what is happening. It would be miraculous. I tell you, miraculous. If it just works. Penny, where are you? Hi, Penny. Yes. Okay, so thanks for coming. Stay tuned. We'll do more of this. Hi, Penny. I see you. Yes, I do. I'm going to come talk to you. Yes, I will. All right, stay tuned. See you again. Bye for now.